Hearts have made it official. We have appointed a new manager. It's not Stephen Naismith, but it is Stephen Naismith. Welcome back, guys, to Son of Scotland TV. What an absolute mess this is. So Hearts today have confirmed that their coaching team for the upcoming season is going to be Stephen Naismith, Frankie McAvoy and Gordon Forrest. So the three men will remain at the club. However, Stephen Naismith, who was interim manager for last season, taking over from Robbie NEILSON, he is going to be the top man. He is going to be the coach. However, he's not going to have the title of coach because he doesn't have the required pro license qualifications. So he can't be the manager because Hearts are in Europe and he doesn't have the right qualifications and the right licenses to lead Hearts into Europe. So he is going to be named as technical director, where Frankie McAvoy will be named as the head coach. But it's going to be Stephen Naismith with the role of the manager. This is an absolute fucking mess. How can they give Stephen Naismith the manager job and he's not got the manager title? He's going to be the technical director managing the club, and I am so disappointed, man. I was disappointed when NEILSON got sacked, and are people honestly going to tell me this is better than having Robbie NEILSON? I think Hearts will go on the decline now. I was hoping we could bounce back and finish third this season. I certainly don't see it with disappointment. And what happened to Marty Fuentes? We were supposed to be getting him. I looked at his record on Wikipedia and he's done really well with the clubs that he has managed. He's been managing, let's be honest, like mediocre mid-table teams, and his win percentage with those teams, including AAB, he had like 42 win percentage. They are not a big force in Denmark, and when he left them, they got relegated the following season, but when he was with them, he had them 5th in the table. So I mean, that goes to show you that. And then you had the other team, Hammarby. He's got like a 54% win record with them. And again, Hammarby are like a mid-table side at best in Sweden. They're not one of the top dogs. So I was looking at that. Apparently he plays good, attractive football. I've never seen Hammarby play. I've never seen AAB play during his time in charge. But apparently he plays good football, good style. Could we get him? No, we could not, because Hammarby wanted compensation and we've took the fucking cheap option, as most Scottish clubs do, just like Aberdeen did last season with Barry Robson. They actually turned down Marty Fuentes as well. So just fucking shambolic. Honestly, man, at this rate, fucking Celtic will probably hire John Kennedy or something like that. It's like, why can't Scottish clubs just pay a bit of compensation? I mean, I don't really care about other clubs, but I care here because we have appointed Stephen Naismith with such a lackey experience. He didn't do enough last season to get the job. He really did not. I mean, he had a couple of decent performances, but that's not enough. Just because we were drawn with Celtic until Cochrane got sent off, I mean, that's not enough to give him the job. Back to the wall against Hibernian and we snatched a point, that's not enough. We beat Ross County during a period where Ross County were losing every single game. That does, and yeah, in fairness, we could have won that game, we could have scored double figures, but we didn't. And are we really going to reward people with the role of, I say manager, it's not even manager, he's got the role of technical director. What a fucking mess that is, but I just can't, he didn't do enough. He did not do enough, and I'm all for having Stephen Naismith remain at the club and be part of the coaching team and whatnot, but no, not as a manager, no. Hearts have made a huge mistake here, and it sums up Scottish football. They've literally just taken the cheapest option available to them. We could have hired a manager, and we have basically just let a coach continue to run things. And the whole setup's an absolute joke. Stephen Naismith being the manager but not having the title of the manager. Someone else is having the title of the manager even though they're not the manager. It's like, where would you get this? This is almost like laughing stock. I cannot. I think I would rather fucking have Lee Johnson in charge. At least you know he's in charge and they're not having to fake around job titles because of pro license qualifications for Europe. What a fucking shambles this is. Now, I mean, if we make good signings between now and the beginning of the season, maybe that will change my mood. Maybe I'll be a little bit happier. But right now, I think that I believe this is doomed to fail. I just don't see how this is going to be successful. I really hope I'm wrong, and I hope somehow Stephen Naismith turns out to be the best manager we've had, even though he's not a manager and he's not the manager. But I just don't see it happening. I see this season being a struggle for us. I see us going backwards with this new managerial setup, and it's... man, it's like I wanted us to sign. I wanted us to sign somebody outside of Scotland. I wanted us to take a chance and, you know, go for a manager, try something new, hire someone from abroad. Does it work all the time? Absolutely not. But, you know, it works sometimes, and it worked with Celtic and Ange Postecoglou, and it didn't work with Rangers and that other guy that they signed. I can't even remember his name.
Pedro Casinha,
yeah, it didn't work with him, but, you know, it's a chance you have to take, and we haven't taken a chance. We've literally played it as safe as we possibly could, you know. It's like, it's fucking bullshit, man. It's like, who wants to be a millionaire? You're going for the $1 million question or whatever, and we've just turned it down, and we're like, no, we'll take the tenner and go home. It's like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, why have we not took a risk here? I do not understand it, man. Embarrassing. Chief Executive Andrew McKinley came out, made a statement, said that we're thrilled to have Stephen, Frankie and Gordon as our coaching team. I'm glad he's thrilled, because I'm certainly not. He went on to speak about Stephen being an outstanding young coach and this and that. Just words that don't mean anything, really. Sporting director Joe Savage came out and he was speaking about how they've been really impressed with the three of them, and he says there's a fantastic dynamic there. He thinks the three men have earned this opportunity, and he thinks that they're going to play in a style that the fans can enjoy. No, I'm not enjoying this. I'm not enjoying this at all, guys. So let me know what you think down below. But for me, it's the boring option, it's the safe option, and it is the cheap option. I would rather see us sign a manager from abroad and take a chance and him turn it to be shite. At least you can say, well, we tried to go for something, you know, we tried to make a big move happen and it didn't work. But, I mean, going for this, I just think this is destined to fail. But we'll see. We'll see, guys. Let me know your thoughts down below. Stephen Naismith doesn't have the title of manager, but he will be managing Hearts going into... Even saying that, man, it doesn't sound good, guys. Anyway, that's it. Let me know your thoughts. Whole thing's a joke, in my opinion. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.